Baltimore. This is Stadium 24, day 50, and we're at Pickles Pub, drinking Natty Boys. We're here with my people. This is Bar 2, Beer 2. We're drinking some Natty Bows. This is Section 771 bar in Baltimore. Call it Section 771 because it's 771 feet from home plate. So if you hit this place with a fly ball, you really hit one. So what do you think of Camden Yards, Dave?
I love Camden Yards, Dan. You know that it's the model for all the good new stadiums like PNC, San Francisco, San Diego. They all copied this, but Camden did it really well right out of the box. It's a great place to see a ball game.
Nice
Highly recommend it.
Yes, nice stadium. If you ever get a chance, you gotta see a game here.
Natty Bow, not as great.
It's kind of a generic beer. Damp beer here from the seats. Our seats in the outfield. We're right center field here at Orioles Park in Camden Yards. Here's a little view of the action from our seats. Stadium 24, day 50, and this is the first time we've seen the tarp on the field. Let's hope that they pull it off shortly so we get this game started. Here's a view of the Beano Warehouse at Camden Yards and Oriole Park. The Beano Warehouse is the longest building east of Mississippi. It's a quarter of a mile long. And this is a pretty sweet setup they have here in Baltimore. Seventh inning tradition here at Camden Yards. Thank God I'm a country boy. Wrapping up here from Baltimore, we're at Tampa Bay Rays, just beat the Orioles 7-1. It was a good crowd today. Gave away football jerseys to the first 20,000 people, 15 and over. And the Orioles didn't put up much offense today, but they'll come back tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow at Citi Field in New York for the Mets. This is Bar 4. It's post game. And it's the Bistro 300 at the Hyatt Regency in Baltimore. And as you can see, I'm having a Stella. Dave, what are you drinking over there?
It's called the Devil's Backbone Piano Lager. It's pretty good. Sort of like a Yingling, a little heavier.
Nice.
This is a scoring video for Baltimore. For the stadium, Dan gave it an 8.5. I gave it an 8. It's the model for all the stadiums like PNC and San Diego and San Francisco, and they did it really well. It's the first one of its kind. Cost-wise, it was domestic beer $5 night. I gave it a 5. Dan gave it a 6.5. The beers were nice and cheap, but I had the Boog and so did Dan, and those were $20 each. Food, we both had the Boog. Dan liked his a lot, 7.5. I gave it a 5. I had got mine later in the game, might not have been as fresh. It's like our roast beef sandwich, and it was good, but like I said, mine wasn't that fresh. Surrounding activity, we both gave it 6s. This is walking distance from the inner harbor. There's a couple bars like Pickles right next to the stadium, which is a really good bar. So, there's a lot to do in this area, very close to this area. And vibe, Dan gave it a 6.5. I gave it a 6. They lost pretty bad, 7-1, but the crowd was into the game and people didn't leave until the very end.